Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar overnight plummeted to an intraday session of 68.31 before staging a modest rebound. Now from the rebound, it still looks like the market is struggling and therefore brings the threat back towards that level of 67.50, which I've been holding a view for now for a few days. With the recent rejection above 70 cents, does give some indication the break of 67.50 may see a further downturn and look towards a region of 64 to 66 cents. Any advances should struggle towards 68, 80, 90 on an intraday basis. Due for the fact is that the RSI and the MACD are in marriage to a bearish sentiment. The euro took a stab to the upside and found it got into a lot of trouble after the US retail sales forecast was crushed at 7.9 and came in at 17.7% in May, adding to the one of the most significant jumps ever in history, according to the Commerce Department in the US. Now, from the rejection of that 113 level, still expect to see any attempts to fail towards 113.35 to about 45, and therefore should see further risks to the downside and look towards a target of 111.10.15. With the technicals also bearish, reinforces my view. The dollar yen a little bit mixed, but nevertheless I still feel the market will be capped by the resistance around 107.45 to 90, and therefore look towards the downside and eventually come through at 106 figure 40. Now looking at the pound, it took a challenge to the upside and not quite broken down like the Aussie and also like the euro, but if we get a break beneath 125.15, that would reinforce the downside to 124 as a target. Dollar CAD still a little bit apprehensive in going further to the upside, but I still view from a technical point we're still bullish. Therefore I do expect to see a rise up to a target around 137.25 as the initial objective, and reassess from there. Well, the gold took a stab to the downside at 1,716 before rebounding slightly. Still a little bit hesitant to take on the challenge of this recent rejection area around 1,740, may put further risk back to the downside towards 10.14 or lower, down towards 1,688 to 92. And wrapping up with the oil, well, the market was very mixed overnight and still at this stage giving little indication of a recovery due to the fact is that the MACD and the RSI are still weak, and therefore I do anticipate further down test and look towards the region of 36, maybe towards 34, and reassess from there. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to this new day.